Going on, guys? Jeff Van here, Takagi on the screen. It's going to be another Amagi game here, and this one is my Amagi Hall B upgrade. So all I got in here is range. We don't have any speed or anything, so this is only with one of the upgrade slots. Basically boosted / leveled up to. So again, this game actually helped me get to that second slot where I put the Hall B upgrade on. So the Amagi is even better than it was in this video. So let's talk again about Amagi. This game in Amagi is probably one of my better games I've played in this game in general. I am very much becoming a huge fan of this ship. All right, so we're just gonna roll through this game. I'm going to talk about what I'm thinking and where I'm, planning on going with some of this stuff here. We're going to go from that. So this game I recorded a couple days ago, and, I told you guys I'd be trying to have videos coming out every couple days. So, here we go. And basically, this Amagi, I know that what I like to do is I like to try to take some shots at medium range. I'm not afraid to brawl, but I like to stay at some range because it's got that pop, that ability. So you see the team breakdown there in the top. One destroyer apiece. Was it 3 cruisers on each side, and the rest are filled out with battleships. So you're basically going to see that we are in a decent spot here. We're looking for crossfires, right? We're getting those opportunities. We're taking a good shot there on a broadside hipper, and unfortunately a little bit of poor aim on my part. And we'll end up with a 4K on there. That Vanguard was sailing at a pretty good angle for us to do some damage to him. So you see there, we're taking shots. We're using the auto aim feature. And you see there, Ochakov pops up on the screen. And I just basically am saying, all right, well, let's see what we can do. We throw a salvo out. He does not know that I am targeting him right now. He's kind of just sitting there. And, you're going to pay the price for that one. Double Citadel. Full health to none, a devastating strike, a first blood, up to 51,000 damage, and we're 2.5 minutes into this one. So see where this game's going. Okay, Hipper is also now giving us flat broadside. We use the auto aim feature. We send a salvo out his way. Again, we're doing a good job here. We have the crossfire on that A cap, on the reds that are basically toward that A cap. What we're doing basically is we're pinning them behind that island and preventing them from moving. And if they do decide to move forward, we're going to punish them severely for it. So you see Vanguard there. Okay, we're going to switch targets. Again, I'm using the auto aim feature. I'm trying to get that lined up. You see there, I send another salvo out. Again, we have that great advantage. Okay, we got the 3 kilometers on this, or the 13 kilometer detectability, or they're about 13. So you see, every time we're sending those salvos out, we're dropping spot, which is huge for us, So again, 13.3 kilometers. So again, we drop spot again. Vanguard hits one of its massive heals. That's a ship that I think is now, especially with all the buffs, a very solid option at the tier. You see there, I'm constantly looking around. I'm constantly trying to evaluate. I've talked about it in the past, and the best thing you can do in this game if you're trying to improve is look at the minimap and basically try to know who's giving you a good angle and what to shoot at, and try to punish people who are giving you a lot of angle like that. You see here, if you look on the minimap, I was thinking he's a little more flat than he was. So that's where that shot lineup kind of comes in. And obviously, we're still going to get a little bit here. We get one standard pen. I think that might have been on a turret or something because we're not getting any damage off of that. So again, we're trying to finish off that flank a little bit here before I really start pushing. And then again, I'm just going to try to find work. So we're down 2 caps to 1 here, but I'm trying to think, and I'm thinking in my head, all right, if we can mop up the rest of this flank, then we'll be able to push into the A cap. Then it'll be 2 caps to 2. We'll be up on ships, all that good stuff. So you see there, we get another decent salvo on Vanguard, but he drops spot. So we're pushing up at this point. You see there, Jean Bart is backing out, and I'm basically getting ready to get into a brawl with a Jean Bart. He does not see me, basically. So at this point, I say, all right, let's open the door. Let's go flat broadside, and let's punish him. And you see where we aim, and look at where these shells hit, because that right there is where your citadel is on your Jean Bart. When you shoot the Jean Bart, do not shoot too far up. You got to shoot by basically that upper turret between that and the superstructure. Okay, that's where you're going to do the most damage to the Jean Bart. That's where you're going to make him pay. So again, you look at the angle that the Jean Bart has to shoot at us. It's not the best angle. Okay, yeah, he does some damage to us, but again, it doesn't really matter because we're going to hit him with another citadel, another 14k. He's going to go down. He's our second kill of the game. 130,000 damage. Okay, 2 salvos. We took a full Jean Bart, or darn near full Jean Bart, and we just removed him from the game. Okay, Amagi, even after the nerf, is incredible. Okay, the nerf that they did some time ago, this ship still absolutely is one of my favorites. Okay, wow. The more I play it, the more I love this ship. The more I just think that this ship is an absolute just beast. So you see here, we're going to back up. We're going to try to do what we can to get some more broadside shots. Nagato, again, the indicator is still showing up there. So I'm waiting. I'm seeing if I can find a shot. And again, this is the position that I was telling you guys about earlier. When you get into a semi-kiting style position with this Amagi, you can really do some serious damage. Lenin is a very dangerous ship if it's flat on toward you. Now, when it's broadside, you can do some serious damage. You see there, we pop the spotter plane, and then we send out a big salvo there, 27,000 on the rip. So, again, now Lenin, obviously, we got his attention. He's going to start angling in toward us a little bit. So, now we're up to 158,000 damage. You see there, he sends a pretty decent salvo, you'd think, but Amagi's armor, okay? The armor angling on this ship basically is very good when you have that kiting style position. When the back end of the ship, when your bum is facing toward the enemy, you can really do some damage. Because people think you're giving a flat broadside, and they aim midline of your ship to basically do citadel damage, and it doesn't work out for them very well. So you see there, we end up taking about 5k. Again, that's a trade-off I'll make. I'm not too concerned about that. So you see we're sending salvos out at Vanguard again. Okay, our plan is to, at this point, we're trying to shoot Vanguard and get guns off the board. Lenin obviously is angled, bow in on us now. He's got too much armor for me to be able to really effectively fight. So I'm going to start trying to basically do a little loop here. Okay, I'm going to reline the guns off to my port side. Okay, and then Vanguard takes another wicked salvo there. We're going to send our rear guns at Vanguard. Again, I'm also looking, I'm changing my viewpoint. I'm seeing if Lenin's aiming at me. We hit Vanguard again with another about 5k up to 175,000 damage. My plan is to basically angle as much as I can against both targets. You see there we're getting ricochets with this Amagi armor against, that was the Vanguard that sent that salvo out. So Vanguard's flat broadside. We're going to send 2 guns out. We're going to send that 3rd gun out toward Nagato. And sorry guys, it's a thunderstorm going on in the background here, so just bear with me on that. Anyway, back to the game here. Lenin, for some reason, decides he wants to go broadside. So I'm waiting for him to shoot, and now that he has, now I'm going to open that door a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to basically try to get all those front guns. And once I do that, then he's kind of waiting the same thing. So he hits me for a decent salvo as well. Yeah, so basically we were both playing the same style of game. We were basically trying to both wait and see. Vanguard beaches himself there, so we take that last turret, we send it out at him, and he ends up getting knocked out by Siegfried, which, good on him. Lenin, I don't know what this Lenin is doing, but he decides he wants to turn in for some reason and give me flat broadside. Maybe he thought I was going to keep sailing away. Maybe he thought I was going to sail behind an island or something. I don't know what he was thinking. But we punish him with another big ripper. We send that last turret that we sent out Vanguard before at Lenin, and we end up getting the sinking there. That's our 3rd. And we're up to 199,000 damage on an Amagi. 199. Pretty solid number. So again, you're going to see here, we're basically not in the best spot, but our team is doing a good job. We are 2 caps to 2, and in the process of flipping the C cap, basically going to be almost guaranteeing us a win. in this one. Full health Nagato, okay, and that Hipper as well. Uh, don't be afraid to use the auto aim feature. It is a good feature in this game. It can help you as a player when it comes time to line up some of those shots behind mountains, etc. Use that to your advantage. It is very, I think it's reliable. Okay, I'm not afraid to use it. So you see there we send a salvo out at Hipper. Again, we were using the auto aim feature. Okay, and we hit him for 14K. Like I'm saying, the auto aim feature does work. Now, obviously, it requires that red ship to keep sailing on its designated course. But again, you can use your R1 trigger or right bumper, depending on what console you're on. You can click off of that target, click onto that target, click on with the left trigger, and then you're going to be able to it's going to skip you to where you should be shooting, okay, for the most part, barring that unit or that enemy ship turning out, etc. So we're up to 213,000 damage here, okay? I mean, this is serious damage dealing in a battleship, and especially one where you don't see a lot of them out there. Amagi is not the respected ship that it should be. And I'm hoping that by putting videos out like this, talking about armor angling, talking about what position I like to put Amagi in, she starts to get the respect that she deserves. Again, we're using the auto aim feature. We send a salvo out of the Hipper. It ends up hitting. Okay, we had no visual on that target. We ended up getting that sinking by using that auto aim feature. Guys, really use the game's mechanics to your advantage. That's going to end up doing it for us in this one. Amagi, very powerful. If you guys like the video, leave it a like. 3,300 base XP. We'll see you guys out on the high seas.